All right, today we're looking at arc length. Arc length is the idea of finding the length along the curve, and it's one very straightforward formula. It's the integral from a to b of the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared with respect to x. Okay. Now this is a formula that I could show you how we get if you were in class, but for the video, for the sake of this, I'm just showing you the formula so you can apply it and get the work done. All right. Now, a good practice problem for this would be this one, because we know how to find the distance formula between 2 points. So you can find the distance between 2 points and then apply the formula to this equation, and you could see that they end up equaling the same thing. So if you want to do that on your own, feel free to. But let's start with this one. What is the length of the sine curve from 0 to 2 pi? Well, we're finding the arc length, the length of the curve, from 0 to 2 pi. And our formula is 1 plus the derivative of our function. Well, our function is the sine curve, so derivative of sine of x is cosine x squared with respect to x. Now, most of these are not going to be ones you can do by hand, so we would just plug into the calculator and get our answer. I'm not going to go through the process of plugging it in. I trust you to do it. Just make sure it's in radians. Okay, that's really the whole thing. I could go through every single other problem we have on here, but there's really only one more I want to go over. This is one that would be one to do by hand. Something like this. We'll take our derivative, and we end up getting 6x to the 1/2 as our derivative. So we do the integral from 1 over 12 to 2 over 9, square root of 1 plus 6x to the 1/2 squared. Now this is one we could do by hand, because when we square this, we end up with 1 plus 36x. And this is just a u substitution. U equals 1 plus 36x. du equals 36 dx. When you have 36 on the inside, 1 over 36 on the outside. Integral from need or new upper and lower bound. 36 divided by 12 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 36 divided by 9 is 4 times, 36 divided by 9, yes, is 4, times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, square root of u du. Add 1 to the exponent, divide by the new exponent, so it's 1 over 36 times 2 over 3, u to the 3/2, from 4 to 9. Plug in the upper and lower bounds. Should end up with, what is that? 18 times 3. Square root of 9. So we end up with 3 cubed over 18 times 3. Minus 2 cubed over 18 times 3. So that ends up with 9 over 18, which is 1/2, minus, and then 9 times 3 is 27, so 4 over 27. And then we could get the common denominator by saying this is 27 minus 8, so 19 over, and then 56. Or no, 54. Ooh, 54. And that would be our final answer. So, just to give you an example of one that can be done by hand. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions. You'll have a great day.